Drivin Ivan here, and behind me, the 2017 Dodge Charger Ute. I first saw it at the Festival of Speed in Naples at Mercato. I'll post a link to that in the description. But I was just blown away by this vehicle. I've always loved Utes, and I know they're Australian. I used to have the Holden pickup Matchbox car. And so, you know, that's what put me onto these. And I think lots of car guys love pickup trucks, especially cars that have been converted into pickup trucks. I had a VW Jetta pickup truck, and that was not done anywhere near to the fine standard of this one. Kennedy has put together this car, and I'm going to drive it, I'm going to review it, and we're going to find out if I'm impressed. So smash that like button and subscribe. Let's get going. Oh yeah, just look at this extremely cool Dodge Charger here. Yes, it is the Smith kit, but he has taken it so much further with these fender flares and the graphics and everything. I just love the look of this vehicle. And of course, the utility of a pickup, ute, as they call it in Australia, well, you know, it just adds so much. And, you know, at car shows, it stands out. You're just never going to see another one. I love the weird vehicles. And yes, this is weird, but it's oh so cool. Love it, love it, love it. Hyper aggressive from any angle. Got the RT there. That's the trim level. And the carbon looking hood there. Very aggressive. Very cool. Now let's go see the business end. So out back here, the spoiler, the diffuser down there, and the bed cover, all handmade, and it's even power operated too, which is really, really cool. Check it out. The bed is also custom lined. So this is a Smith kit, yes, but it's been taken much, much further by Kennedy here, who built it all custom by his lonesome. So there you have it. This RT Charger Ute is absolutely mind-blowingly cool, I think. And yeah, the looks are amazing. And, you know, the rarity, the scarcity. So cool to show up at a car show with something that nobody else is going to have. And yeah, I love it. Absolutely. Totally cool. On the inside, basically standard Charger. However, more stitching inside here that was custom for this build. And of course, you see the detail in the center column here. Very cool. Keeping the great interior of the RT Charger. Really, really nice job here by Fiat, Chrysler, Mercedes. I love the controls behind the steering wheel that help you control the volume and things like that. Really nice tactile feeling buttons and controls. Plenty of storage here in the doors. Controls for your outside mirrors, power windows, power locks, and vents as well. Lighting here on the left-hand side. Pedals down there, of course. Nice floor mats too. You have, of course, the push button start. And just listen to that. Nice throaty exhaust there. And a great, really great infotainment screen, I will say. Climate, apps, you know, everything is very, very straightforward, easy to control. That's really why I like this infotainment screen so much. You have everything you need. Nice charger right there. And of course a glove box too. And the center here, you've got nice deep storage there too. Of course, no back seats, but you do have that cool pickup truck bed now instead of the rear seats and the extra doors. So that's super cool. And as I was saying before, the controls behind the steering wheel are an added element that I really like in the controls of all of your features here in Dodge cars in general. Even in my Charlie Sheen Fiat 500, yes, that was Charlie Sheen's. You can search that on YouTube. Just search Drivin Ivan Charlie Sheen Fiat 500 and you'll hear the whole story on that. But search any car in Drivin Ivan on YouTube and you'll find it. Oh, and have you smashed that like button and subscribed yet? I sure hope you have. Powering this 2017 Dodge Charger RT is a 5.7 liter V8, makes 375 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 5.1, quarter-mile time of 13.5, 19 miles per gallon in the city, 26 on the highway, and top speed is limited to 155 miles per hour. Fuel consumption, well, you're looking at basically an average of 19 miles per gallon. Not that you care that much, and probably the way you drive it, probably less. And if you're interested, it should tow about 1,000 pounds. So here I am behind the wheel of the Dodge Charger RT Ute conversion that Kennedy has so lovingly created, and it is so cool. Initial driving impressions, these are beasts of a car. I think they're like 4,000 pounds, just a tad over. And you know, they're big. I'm used to tiny sports cars, that's what I like to drive, but you know, there's something about this muscle. I mean, listen to that. There's just something about this thing. It's so outrageous. You'll never see another one. Beautiful conversion, useful. You can actually go pick up lumber and things in this. So it's really, really a very useful vehicle to drive, and it's a great car show vehicle too. So this one to me really ticks so many boxes. I love the ones that are just unique. I have some crazy unique cars, like I said, my Jetta pickup truck conversion. But this one is done to such a much higher standard. He's taken this Smith kit over the top. They have Smith kits for the Volkswagen Beetle and other cars too as well, including of course the Dodge. But you know, the kit takes it to one point, but as I said, this one with all of the extras and the graphics and really the attention to detail takes this one over the top. I think this is one of the nicest conversions I've ever seen, and it certainly is cool. I love the color. I love the lime green accents also in the stitching, and it's a looker, and it's just executed very well. Now, in terms of the actual car, well, I originally reviewed the Dodge Challenger, actually, which is similar, just two doors, in San Francisco when it first came out. People were telling me to light it up, you know, because it was an RT. I drove it down Lombard Street. Check out that review. I'll have it in the description below. But yeah, I loved it then, and I still love it. The infotainment screen, the switches behind the steering wheel. This is a very usable, practical vehicle, and the engineers thought it out well. So yeah, I just love the tactile feel of having a volume control for the radio and a tuning knob. It's just something that not every manufacturer offers these days, and I like the way Dodge does it. They are marketed to a world market now, and certainly being a Ute, this is going to have appeal all over the world. I'm sure some Australians are going to watch this video and say, wow, look at that, you know, and they're going to love it. They have a lot of cool pickups that we don't get, Utes as they call them in Australia. They love these things, and they have a lot of cool ones. They love big American horsepower, and you know, they just absolutely love these, and they're legendary in Australia, and they're really catching on in America too. You're seeing more and more of these. I don't think they're executed quite as well as this one. So how does this one handle as compared to perhaps a normal Charger? And is it quick? Well, as you can see from the burnout there, this is definitely a modern hot rod. It'll light them up, and it is darn quick. In terms of the steering, I mean, it's kind of got a little bit of an on-center feel, but it is really, really a fun car to drive, and people will want you to light it up. It's just that sort of vehicle, and as you see, it's certainly capable of doing it. Well, if you look out back when you're backing it up, it is kind of high back there, and you don't have the windows that you would normally have, but still rear visibility is good. Plus you have the backup camera anyway to tell you where you're going, and it is directional too. So, a little bit of an obstructed view, but still very manageable, especially with the backup camera. There is a little wind buffeting when you're with the windows down at cruising speeds, but it's nothing uncomfortable. Besides, down here in Florida, you're gonna have the air conditioning on most of the time when it's hot out. You're not gonna have the windows down too much. unless it's winter time like it is now. Snowbird seat. Regular cruise control, but not adaptive, but still nice to have for me. I like it. So, down here in Florida in the normal rush hour traffic, and you certainly get a lot of looks from people. They just got a head shake from that guy, actually. They love this thing. They look at it and they're like, what the heck is going on there? And it's wild with the pickup truck back. I had a couple guys stop me when I was shooting the B-roll for the review here, and they were asking all sorts of questions about it just back in the neighborhood there. And it is a car that is an attention grabber. And I like that. You know, sometimes you want to be under the radar with cars like, I feel like my Lancia Delta Integrale. People are like, hey, nice Volkswagen Golf. No, it's a Lancia Delta Integrale rally winner. But only those that know. But this car, everybody's gonna know. They're gonna see it, they're gonna be like, what the heck is that? And it's cool. Kennedy here said that he was talking to everybody at the car show, and he just couldn't stop talking about it because everybody comes up to you. They want to know all about it. They want to know how it was built, and maybe they want to know how they can get one too. And amazingly, this one will probably be for sale soon. Prices range from about 18 to 25,000 if you just want to get a used Dodge Charger. But if you want one like this, well, he's going to want to be, with the level of work that he's put in, you're looking at about a $75,000 asking price. So PM me if you're interested in this, and maybe, just maybe, you can get a hold of it. I think he's going to sell this one and then build another one because he loves it. But he also likes doing quality work on these, and he's looking forward to doing another build as well. So yes, after spending a good amount of time with this Dodge Charger Ute conversion, I am absolutely impressed. It ticks all the boxes for me. It's custom, it's a pickup truck, it's also a muscle car, and it's just outrageous. And again, it started its life as a Dodge Charger, which I think is a great vehicle anyway. So there you have it. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Search any car in Drivin Ivan. Check out my Free Your Mind music video that has a lot of my car collection and musical instrument collection. If you like music, well, check out my music videos. I have an Ink video channel on YouTube. I also have an Ink video channel on TikTok where I basically tell rock and roll stories, and I think you'll like that one too. A lot of car stories related to rock and roll too. I love those, like Jim Morrison's Dodge Shelby GT350. You can watch my Shelby's at the Revs Institute video on that. This car was in two recent events, the Festival of Speed in Mercato, Naples, and also Cars on Fifth, which was absolutely an amazing video. Check that out. Auto World in Brussels, Belgium. I'm importing cars from Europe now. I tell you how to do that, so check those videos out as well. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'm Drivin Ivan.